All right, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Lakeisha-mcknight is here. Welcome aboard to the Leadership TKO Live Night Show. Glad to be here. I am your leadership specialist and your wealth mentor. Glad to be here on this evening. How's everybody doing out there on Facebook land, and also, of course, on the audio podcast platforms out there. Glad to be here before you tonight. Now, this show goes live every single night around 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the purpose of really empowering leaders like yourself, and you are a leader. If you're watching this and listening in, you are a leader. And so we want to empower leaders like you with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. And so everyone, welcome aboard. I am extremely humbled and really glad to be here on tonight with each and every one of you. So we have some very exciting things that we're going to be going over tonight. Many of you know that we started a really exciting series. Okay, there's an exciting series that I've started, and it's really based on, my mentor's book. And so this is the book right here before you, okay? This is the book that I've been actually doing this particular series on. Excited to be able to share this amazing content with you on tonight. Even more excited. So it is the 103 Ways to Fail in Network Marketing, a guide to your success. And so it's authored by Mrs. Valerie and Ty Best. These are my senior mentors in the network marketing space. And so I'm extremely humbled at the fact that I have a copy of this and that I'm able to share these concepts with you. And so I'm going to go into the 88th way, okay? The 88th way to fail in network marketing. And so I do want to show you a clip. Many of you know that I'm a little bit of a movie buff. So I like to really kind of talk about some of these concepts by taking a closer look at movie clips. Now, hopefully you all are able to hear these particular clips, because I'm going to actually share with you another clip right now, and I'm going to show you the parallel, like how the 88th way to fail and this movie clip is connected. So let me go ahead. It's actually a clip from one of my favorite movies. You probably saw another clip from the same movie before, but let me go ahead and try to share my screen, and then I'm going to begin that clip. So I'm going to try to show you maybe about 2 to 3 minutes of the clip, and then we'll come back and I'll bring it all together, and I'm going to explain to you what this 88th way to fail from this particular book is. So let's go ahead and pull it up really quick. All right, let's make it full screen. Here we go, and let's go ahead and play it. Make sure the audio is on. Okay, here we go.
Mr. Bridges?
Revelation chapter 3 says, "We serve a God that opens doors that no one can shut, and he shuts doors that no one can open. He says, 'Behold, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut. I know you have a little strength, yet you have kept my word and have not denied my name.'" Coach Taylor, the Lord is not through with you yet. You still have an open door here. And until the Lord moves you, you're to bloom right where you're planted. I just felt led to come and tell you that today.
Mr. Bridges, you believe God told you to come tell me that?
I do.
I admit to you I have been struggling. But I've also been praying. I just don't see him at work here.
Grant, I heard a story about two farmers who desperately needed rain, and both of them prayed for rain, but only one of them went out and prepared his fields to receive it. Which one do you think trusted God to send the rain?
Or the one who prepared his fields for it?
Which one are you? God will send the rain when he's ready. You need to prepare your field to receive it.
Just
seconds, Grant. We've got time for a Hail Mary.
No, the defense too strong for the pass.
No, we can't run it. That's our only option.
You gotta kick it, man.
Dave. I need a 51-yard field goal.
Coach, I can't kick that far.
David, they've been stopping the run of the pass all night. You're my best option.
Coach, the farthest I've ever kicked is a 39-yarder. There's no way I can kick a 51-yard field goal.
I believe you can. Your job is to do the best you can and leave the results up to God. I need you on that field.
All right, field goal unit. Grant, we've got to throw it. He can't kick it from there. It's too far.
No, it's not.
What are you doing?
I'm preparing for rain.
I don't understand this, but with 2 seconds left on the clock, Coach Grant Taylor and the Shiloh Eagles are putting the game in the hands of a 145-pound backup kicker.
This is not a good move on Grant Taylor's part. He even has to kick into the wind.
David, you telling yourself you're going to miss this kick?
Coach, it's too far.
Listen to me. Do you think God can help you make this kick? Do you believe it, David?
Yeah, if he wants to.
So do I. But you have got to give me your best and leave the rest up to him. Will you do that for me? David, whether you make this field goal or not, we're going to praise him. But don't you walk off this field having done any less than your best.
Can I help you? Don't touch me. I'm standing for my son. God, help me make this kick.
Take it down! Take it down!
Kick is up. It's on its way. It's long enough. It's high enough. Does it have the distance? It's
Go! All right, guys, I think we saw enough of that clip. Hopefully you've seen enough. And what I want to do is really dive into the 88th way to fail and network marketing. And I'm going to tie it all together to that clip. That was a clip from the movie called Facing the Giants. It's one of my favorites, okay? It is a faith-based movie, okay? And so I'm going to share with you why I show that clip in just a moment. So have that clip in mind. But I want to read to you from the book what the 88th way to fail is in network marketing, and I'm going to bring it all together, okay? So here it is, the 88th way to fail. Prospecting for another company at a business meeting or an event. Prospecting for another company at business meetings and events. So here's what they say furthermore. This is unethical and should not be done or tolerated. It rarely works because this is a business of integrity. And from day one with the prospect meet at at another company's meeting, there is an integrity issue. So integrity is not a sometime thing. It is an all the time thing, 24 hours a day. So in other words, here's the simple way to fail is to try to prospect and actually try to share another opportunity during a particular business meeting that you're attending for your primary company that you're with. And so it all boils down to integrity and then also commitment for your number one priority. Commitment. Let's get to the heart of the matter. Being committed with the primary company that you are a part of, that company that you have the most passion for. You wouldn't go to a company, you shouldn't go to a company because it is unethical to go to another company and try to promote another business. So you're at an event. That's like me promoting for some other event, but yet I'm sharing information. I'm at an event for the money system, right? And then I go and share another business opportunity at that event. So that's not ethical. That shows lack of commitment for the primary company as well as lack of integrity. And so the reason why I showed that clip for Facing the Giants is because the coach, he may have had his doubts. If many of you know that movie, a lot of his players were exiting. Like the parents were pulling their children away that were like the star players on the team. So the coach was having a lot of doubt. The coach had lack of faith, okay, in the players that were there because they didn't play to the level that he expected. And then he started to just lose faith, okay? And he was considering at one point leaving that particular team and going to coach somewhere else. And so he, of course, received a message from an older gentleman who encouraged him to stay the course and not to switch lanes, not to go somewhere else, but to stay where God had planted him. And so he maintained commitment, integrity, stayed the course, had faith, and rode that thing out. Okay, he had faith and believed that God will bring forth the harvest. So I want to encourage you, for those of you who may have been considering going to another company or promoting an opportunity at another event or another company's event that you're a part of, maintain the course, maintain commitment and integrity. Stay focused on one passion area. Okay, do not lose faith in the company that you have the most passion on. You see, some people think that they can promote for one company while being a part of another. I find it double-minded. I find it that you're wavering to and fro. It's just too much to deal with. And for the most part, people that you might try to bring in, they may become confused, wondering, well, what's going on? I thought you were with this company, but then I see you promoting this company. So it brings forth a lot of confusion. And if you're at an event and you're promoting for another company, you think that the leadership is going to trust you? No, there's going to be a lack of trust there. And so you don't want to do that. You're going to discourage, of course, your leaders, okay? And then those who come up or maybe with you in a particular business, they're going to feel that they can do the same thing, and then it's going to cause a lot of confusion. So that is a sure way to fail. If you want to fail in network marketing, go ahead and try it. But if you don't and you want to succeed, stay the course, remain committed, maintain integrity for the primary company that you're with. So, for example, when I get other offers in my inbox saying, hey, Lakeisha, check this out. Or if I'm sharing an opportunity, the money system with people, and then they just automatically ignore the message sent, and then they send their opportunity, it just goes to show that they're really not trying to hear what you have to say. And also, someone gives me a message about an opportunity, I will let them know I am committed to where I am. I am committed with the money system, and I'm not doing any other type of opportunity that requires me to recruit or sponsor people. That is not what I'm doing. Okay? And so, of course, for those of you who are watching this, I am committed to where I am. And so you want to make sure that that's the same for yourself. Whatever company that you're with, you might not be with the money system. You might be with a health and wellness company. You might be with a clothing company or jewelry company, whatever it may be. Find the passion area that you want to remain planted in and run the course, run that race, ride that baby till the wheels fall off. Okay? Stay committed. Okay? Be focused. And that's what we're intending to do. Even myself and my husband, we've been a part of this money system for over 3 years now. And this is where we're planted. And we're helping other people understand that this is where to be, because what I'm coming to understand is that we're here, we're in the business building people. And the main part that's our product really is people. Because we have to get through the heart of the mind of the people to help them understand that, for example, this is not money. This is not money. It's debt. It's a liability, a Federal Reserve note. It's not money. Okay? These are like checks to the Federal Reserve. It's like checks that are not necessarily on the account, the account list. It's not even real. Okay? It's not even documented. It's not even real. You guys should really go out and find out what these things are all about. You will learn a whole lot. You will find out that you were thinking one way and it really was not the truth. You've been bamboozled, okay? And so here is the truth. The truth is gold is money. Now, of course, this is cash gold. The format has a paper format. This is cash gold with gold embedded in the middle. Hopefully you see that little gold bar. That's 1/10 of a gram of cash gold. And that's just one format. We also have a card format as well. And it comes in varying amounts. So for example, this is a gram here. All right. So this is 1 whole gram of classic gold. Right? So classic gold, you want to save for the long-term. Cash gold, there's a lot of flexibility with it. It can be digital and it can be physical, like what I have in my hand. And it enables you to really get access to a lot of other amazing, technology and other elements that's a part of the ecosystem that we have access to. And so many of you are probably wondering, well, Lakeisha, if I've been told that cash is money, what do you do with this? Well, you spend this. Okay, you don't save because this can't save. You spend this. If you have other responsibilities, other expenses, you spend it on that. But you don't save it because it can't save, because it's not it doesn't store value. This gold has sustained its value. It's a great store of value, and it's been sustaining its value for years. Okay, for years. And so you want to provide that hedge of protection for the dollars that you work so hard for. Even if you're an essential worker, you should get gold. You should have a gold savings account. Even if you are a business owner, you have a business with another company, you still need to save a portion of those dollars in gold, because things are changing. Many people think that things are going to return the same way after this pandemic and this crisis is over, this financial crisis. It's not going to be the same. You want to make sure you put a portion of what you're receiving from a business or from your job, put a portion of that in a gold savings account, so that you will be able to preserve the value that's left over anyway, and that you can allow this, that as you hold this will grow in value. It will increase. Holding this, my last point, holding this will cause you to lose. It's continuing to decrease in value. And so that's what we're educating people on within the system, and so much more. So here's what I want to share with you first and foremost, or the last thing really, not first and foremost. I want to encourage those of you who are watching this. If you're saying, well, Lakeisha, I want to learn more about this money system, that's great. And I want to invite you to send me an inbox message, or the person that may have shared this particular stream with you. Get back with them and let them know that you want to learn more about the money system that I've referred to in this particular video. Or maybe you're saying, well, do you have another video that I can watch? We absolutely do, okay? We're actually having some presentations that occur Monday through Saturdays. So for example, today, we have a presentation that's going to take place at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we want to invite you to be present for that. Now, the way that you can do that is by definitely downloading the Zoom app from your phone or your laptop. And then at 9:00, or even a little bit before then, making sure you jump onto the platform. Now, the way that you can join the meeting is by going to www.goldrocks.info. We have something going on just about every single day, okay? So if you need information, it's available for you. And if you have questions, even after watching the videos or the presentations, just simply ask, and we'll have your questions answered, all right? So listen, we're going to be getting back together again for another episode here with the Leadership TKO Live Night Show tomorrow night at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm glad that you've taken a moment to be here with me tonight. Now, before you go, make sure you like or love the stream that you're watching or listening into, because we do have some podcast listeners out there. Also, leave your thoughts and your comments below. What did you think about the content that was shared tonight? And then lastly, share this out onto your timeline, a group, a fan page, or wherever it is that you're enabled to share it. Go ahead and do that. We want to empower more and more people, educate more and more people every single day. And we would love to have you on board, a part of this amazing movement, this revolution that's going on, changing and transforming the minds of all people in 149 countries, because that is the number of countries that we can operate in and do business in. 149 countries. And there are close to 1 million people who are plugged into this amazing system. So I'm honored. I'm grateful. Thank you so very much for being here tonight. And until tomorrow night, I do want to encourage each and every one of you to think, to speak, and to live leadership. Good night, everyone. God bless. And I'll catch you on the presentation platform, goldrocks.info.